Welcome back to a special Dave and Audrey, and I've got my youngest Mia with me today. Good times. So up at a bit of a kind of favourite wee spot. We've still got, I don't know, about an hour of sun. It's about 5, you need to get the tent up. We're going to have a little fire. We're going to have a couple of nice fresh beef burgers and bits and pieces to go with it. A wee bit of pudding. Got a little Fisher and Donaldson's fudge donut to share. So got my new knife that I got from Jer. Thanks, Jer. I'm going to test that one out tonight. Good style. And we've got my really old but bigger tent. It's a Vango, and it's a 2.5, 3 person with a wee vestibule. So I think I've put it up once on the channel, but I'm not sure. So stay tuned. We're going to get the tent up here. We'll get a nice view. It was quite cold when we set off. We're a bit warmer now, but again, it'll be cold. We're still early April. There was snow not long ago. So we've got plenty of layers, plenty of bedding. Really excited to get Mia out. Thanks for coming along tonight, Mia. So stay tuned. We'll get the tent up, get some firewood and stuff, and we'll get you back in a minute or two. Us Vango Spirit 300. They don't make this model anymore. We're not expecting too much wind tonight, but we are at the top of the hill. We're at the highest point, but it's fairly well guyed down, pinned down. It's a pretty big sort of 3 person. You've got like guy points, peg points. Look at the. How's that looking, Mia? You comfy in there? Yeah. Is it warm with the sun coming through? Nice, just like the wind makes a difference. So decent space between the kind of the fly. It's got a 3-pole structure, colour coded poles. You can put it up with the fly in it as well, so if it's rainy, but it's not been out for years. It's a 3 person but comfy for 2, so with Mia she's got plenty of bedding, fairly flat. So right, we're gonna get a little fire just across here, and in the morning we might get a bit of a sunrise, but it's about 6, half 6, so it depends what time we're up. There's enough wood to cook on, I'm hoping. The wind's dying down a little bit. It was chilly earlier on, so I'm going to go around, tighten it up a little bit. This end's a bit loose. Tighten that up and start cooking, because that's after 6, so once the sun goes down it's going to be cold. But we'll get a wee set up right here, out the wind. Nice. So nice to get out with the wee one. Perfect. That's a big tent for me. That's like a family tent. So right, get the fire on, get the burgers on. I'm starving. Fire starter, and then we'll just build it up. Build up around it. It's quite windy. In fact, you hold on to that? I'm going to save that one just now in case we. Yeah. Let's see if we can get some little bits in there. Build it up. that. You're hoping that it dries out and some of it catches. Tissues from Mia from our cold, which is handy. It's actually burning quite nicely tonight. Yeah, boys. I'm just going to create a little cooking spot right there. Get the frying pan in, just kind of like that. Right, so earlier on I made just some homemade beef burgers. Never really done before, just kind of like mince, onion and an egg, and then put them in the fridge. Let's see, they're pretty wet. I hope I've got a wipe to I'll flatten these and then I'll wash my hands. Cheers, my dears. What a spot. Get some salad?
Yes,
Bit of tomato?
Yep. Thank you.
Try that for size. Is it tasty?
Pardon?
Is it nice?
That is so tasty. That's the best thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Really? Do you like the burger? Homemade. Homemade beef burger.
Huh?
Yum. You warming up a little bit?
My hands are cold.
Do you have those gloves on?
Yeah.
Right, we're going to munch up. We've got another burger to go on as well. 2 rolls. In fact, you should have I'll toast the next one. Forgot to toast the rolls. Homemade beef burger, simple cheese, bits and pieces relish, yum. Salted caramel.
I don't know if I like the texture. I've never been really a mousse person.
It's nice. You enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
You warming up a little bit now?
Yeah.
The wind's easing down a little bit, that was freezing.
Like,
Nice. That was freezing earlier on.
yeah.
It's so nice to get up here with you. This is one of your dad's favourite spots. Nice. Phone's down.
1 second, just take a picture for Carrie.
So, it's about 7
Oh my god, Dad. My head's been on that.
on the gorse. That's okay, you've got 2 hoods up. And so the sun's set over here. The wind's died down. It was freezing about an hour ago. Mia got really cold, I got cold. Audrey's in her bed. We've had our 2 rolls, a little bit of pudding, I've had a coffee. And we've got a few sort of bigger. Mia, you having fun?
Yeah, I'm a bit cold though.
You shouldn't be. What about 2 trousers, 3 jackets, and
I'm still cold.
I know. We might go for a little walk in a minute or 2 to warm up a little bit. And I'm going to get the fire loaded up a little bit. So great to have Mia out tonight. Absolutely loving it. A bit of company and just sharing. This is one of my favourite spots. So sharing one of the children's absolutely amazing. And we've got plenty of roll mats for underneath us. Mia's got my old, I can't remember what it's called, it's an army one. I'll talk you through some of the gear later on. But we should be warm enough once we get into bed. Mia's got some warm socks and a couple of layers, and we'll keep a hat on and it'll be fine. Nice. Here's my girl. Nice fire.
Yeah.
See, Fisher and Donaldson's a very famous baker near us in Fife. Oh, and this is what they're famous for. Fudge donut with my cut by the Damascus, the blade of Damascus. Cuts like butter. No? It's nice and cool though. It's very healthy. Not. It'd be rude not to share this with all my viewers. What do you make of that? Sitting by the fire with your dad, sharing a fudge donut. Oh,
Cold though.
you feeling? Yeah, it's chilly. Eh?
One more. This is cool. Oh, it's so good. What's your favourite bit about it?
All of it.
Every single bit?
Yep.
I heard it's the, like, outside it.
Right. That's us. I've just zipped the door. It is freezing again. As you can see, Mia's doing well. Mia, how cold is it?
Really cool.
You warming up now in your sleeping bag?
Yeah.
Warming up a little bit, but that wind just like fierce. Fire's gone down, almost out. I'm going to climb into my sleeping bag. Really nice night, just chilling by the fire with Mia. And in and out the tent, it's really cold and we're quite exposed up here, but good effort from Mia for getting out early April. So I'm not quite signing out. We'll sign out. We're just having a wee coffee in the morning, usual shenanigans down the road. So I'll sign out later on. It's about 9:30, 9:45, something like that. So we're going to get a wee early night, but get wrapped up. I need to get into a sleeping bag as well because it's freezing. So we'll sign off in a minute or two. Right, folks, that's us now. Tucked up. It feels like a winter inner in this old Vango. It's completely sealed. So it's warming up a little bit, but it's really cold. Mia's taken off a couple of her coats, and Mia, you warming up? Mm-hmm. You having fun tonight? So we're going to try and get some sleep, and we'll check back in the morning. So thanks for tuning in again, everyone. Remember, give it a wee thumbs up, sub if you've not, and we'll catch you in the morning. Night night. Morning, folks. That's us awake. Not much of a sunrise this morning. I had a kind of look out the tent. It's looking pink. I'm going to get up and get a coffee. Mia, you sleep well?
Yeah, good.
That was freezing when we went to bed, but once we actually got wrapped up in the sleeping bags, it was good. Mia had my old snug pack, winter
army bag and I had the rab, and Mia had a couple of sleep mats, a small little half one and an old thermarest of mine, so she was warm underneath, and I had my thermarest Neo Air and a little bit of foil. Audrey's, she's under a big pile of coats, so I'm going to get up, get a coffee on. So not a bad, I mean, you never sleep. Saying to Mia she should go home and get to bed for an hour or two, because we're going to have friends tonight for some food. So yeah, bit tired, but a wee bit blustery, when, you know, but it was fine, it was good. It's so nice to get a night in the tent with Mia. Really enjoyed that. It's really special.
This has been really nice with the big porch in the tent, so you can get right out the wind. Sit on your seat and just relax for your breakfast and enjoy some of the scenery. So I'm having a little, just one of these little nutty biscuit things this morning for breakfast. I think Mia's got a punnet of raspberries and one of these as well. So we're not going to dilly-dally, we'll just get packed up in a wee while for the coffee. Right guys, that's us. We're a wee bit cold. Big bit cold?
A bit cold.
Mia's recovered from a cold. She's been not well all week. Felt a bit better yesterday, so well done you. Good on you, girl. Good on you. We'll have a quick look about. We've covered up most of the fire. We've moved all the kind of bits of wood out the way. Little flat bit of grass here. Had a good look about, leaving no trace. Pretty invisible. Little bit of fire debris, but up here we're okay. So thanks again for tuning in, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed that. That was a brilliant, just little family excursion last night. So it's nice and early. It's only 8:30. So we're just going to slowly, it's a couple of miles down to the car. We'll do a little bit of footage on the way down, but not much. So I hope you've enjoyed that. That was a really nice little night out. And thanks again for tuning in. Remember, hit all the bits and pieces if you can, it's much appreciated. And we'll catch you on the next adventure. Take care now.